Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Plus Size in Canada. My name is Miranda and I'm about to share with you over $200 worth of stuff from the Dollarama. This is bigger than your average Dollarama haul. I'm a Dollarama fan. I've been known to drop some cash in there. But today was very similar to a December Dollarama haul. In December, Christmas time, I spend like crazy because the prices are right at the Dollarama. I have recently discovered that June is actually very similar to December. If you're friends with me on Instagram, you may have seen a little venting post about the busyness of June. And I wrote that last night. This morning, I upped my schedule even more to the point where it is every single day. Every single day we have something to do. Sometimes multiple things to do every single day for the next 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more. Our schedule is jam-packed. There's lots on the go. And to do things on the go, you need the stuff and the things, and that's what you get at Dollarama, okay? Father's Day. Maybe it already happened by the time I'm uploading this. Father's Day is happening. I got some stuff for Father's Day here. I will also vlog Father's Day to share with you guys. We are going to spoil Daddy Curtis, okay? We are going to take care of him. And that is actually what I was in town for today. Actually, this is truly a collective haul from the Dollarama because I went to Dollarama with Curtis yesterday and I went back by myself this morning. So let me show you what I got for Curtis. I gotta hide this for right now, but Father's Day is like gonna be happening, so I don't have to hide it for long. His favorite color is orange. I am looking for orange wrapping paper. I went to 3 different Dollaramas, couldn't find orange wrapping paper, but I did find this, so there's that. I am gonna run down to our great Canadian dollar store and see if they have some orange wrapping paper. I really wanna go with the theme of orange for Curtis for Father's Day. So I got him that. And then I also got him his favorite French vanilla. I call them FUs because when you get a French vanilla cappuccino from Tim Hortons, they write the letters FV on the top of your French vanilla cappuccino, but it always looks like FU. So I've always just called this FU. Anyway, so that's gonna go on the table. You know, guys, but you guys know I like to do a setup for all holidays, birthdays, Father's Day, Mother's Day, all that stuff. It's got to have a setup. It just has to. And I know a lot of you moms out there do the same thing. Really, it's because we're extra, okay? And I don't see a problem with that. I like being extra. That is my lifestyle. While we're talking about extras, I like to buy extra treats to have at home. Because you know what? We're a family that if we want a treat, we're going to get one. And if we have to pay extra for it because we're buying it at a local convenience store and paying convenience store prices, where I'm talking like $4 for a pop, okay? Convenience store prices are out of this world these days. They're insane, okay? So what I've been doing lately is I've been stocking up at the Dollarama because either way we're gonna get treats. This way we're paying a good price for it. So in here, I got a whole bunch of chips. These are all $1.25. The Fritos Hoops. Oh, these ones here are 2 for $1. All right, you feel me? This is why I like the Dollarama. Heads up. Cheesies, Golden Lays. Normally, I've been buying these to put in lunches, but you guys, I only have 1 more week of lunches to make for this school year. And it is a great feeling. I can't wait to say no more school lunches for 2 whole months and change. When you have a picky eater, if you don't, kudos to you. Good job. You must have done something right and I'm doing everything wrong. Okay. My kids are all picky eaters and I'm not that mom who will pack a lunch filled with stuff they don't like because they won't eat that. And I don't do that. That's not my game. Okay. I grew up in that game. And yes, I don't really have any foods that I hate, but I can't force my children to eat any food. I can't do it. Food is fuel, and I don't want to fuel their bodies with things that they don't like. I don't want to force feed them anything, so I don't. I know a lot of parents do their own thing, including parents in my own family, and parents that I'm friends with, and to each their own, right? I might be a little bit of a pushover, but when it comes to the things that matter, I will take my stand. Food is a necessity of life, and I don't play around with that. I eat what you want to eat. As long as you're eating enough, I'm happy for you. And gladly, Winnie, my daughter, eats more fruit and veggies than the boys ever did every day. So even though she doesn't like as many foods as they do, she's getting more nutrients than they were at her age. Anyways, I'm always going to nag. I'm always going to tell you, eat an apple. You're hungry, go get a banana. Monkeys don't get cramps. Eat a banana. If you know Kawasaki, he used to play for the Blue Jays, and he's still one of my favorite humans ever. And if you know nothing about the Blue Jays and Kawasaki, then that means nothing to you. If you do know, then you're laughing because you already know what I'm talking about. But anyways, this entire bag is filled with chips. I went on a rant about school lunches. It's literally because I'm losing my ever-loving mind right now. June, man. It's not like we didn't already have things to do on top of all of the other things that we now have to do because it's the end of the school year, the beginning of summer, the beginning of baseball. Skylar's job starts. By the way, he's president of the school for next year. He won the election, so my son's the president. Okay, pretty cool. Also more chips. I picked these up because I really like these. And occasionally I buy myself treats. I enjoy these because they're a nice salty treat. These are known as a cheesy in my house. It really depends on where you live to be like whatever you call it. You can call it whatever you want. These are called popcorn twists. They're yellow cheesies at my house. The reason why I love these so much is not only because they're locally made, but the ingredients are threefold. There are 3 ingredients in this entire bag. Cornmeal, vegetable oil, and salt. So sure, like it's a sometimes food, but I love a sometimes food with very little ingredients. That makes it almost real food. You know what I mean? Anyways, my late Grammy G passed away a little over a year ago. These were her favorite. I used to always buy them for her. Whenever I bought them for my kids, I would drop bags off at her house. She just loved them. So cool. And every time I see them, I think of her, so. I promise I got more things than just treats, but let me finish the treat extravaganza while I'm on it. Freezies. I have like no freezer space right now. We have a deep freeze and the freezer right there. While I was in town just now, I actually bought some groceries at Superstore. I got a couple things for Curtis for Father's Day there as well. Some gift cards, you know how it is. But we have no more space in either freezer. So I couldn't buy too much in the way of freezies. But my boys have been asking for our Old Faithful. I used to buy them all the time. We used to have them as kids in the 90s. They're called Snap Freezies. They're like little circles and, or like little rectangle-ish circles. It's a freezie, but you grab it and you snap it, and then you have one freezie for each hand. I bought these. I have pictures of Skylar. I'm gonna get it. I have memories of my boys sitting around in diapers in the heat of summer. This was back when we were struggling. We were a very young couple. We were married at 20. Skylar, actually Curtis was still 19. He hadn't quite turned 20 yet. But we had Skylar when we were 21, and he didn't even go to school yet to be a paramedic. Like, this was way back in the day. We really grew up together, and I love him so much. It like makes me, it's so hard to not cry when I talk about how long we've been together, because like we're a part of each other, and it's okay. But I have memories of my boys just toddling around with these little freezies. I loved them because they were the right size, and when you snap them, they didn't have like a sharp edge like a Mr. Freezy gets. So it's just like safer. And I remember the way they used to suck on them. There was so much spit in those freezies. Oh my goodness. But I couldn't find those ones. Anyways, I think they're gone forever now. I really do, and I'm sad. But if I find them, I will buy them. And if you know exactly what I'm talking about and you see them in any store near you, let me know what store, because I will check mine if we have that available. So Cooper specifically asked for those. The boys have been asking about them for a while, but I couldn't find them. So I'm kind of sad. But yeah, here's that picture of Skylar. So other treats, I just grabbed some nibs and some pull and peel Twizzlers. Fun. A few M&M minis for everyone. Actually, I don't think it'll be this weekend. We have way too much on the go, but there's another kids movie that's coming out. I think it's called Elementals. We saw a preview for it when we watched The Little Mermaid, which is a 10. But I really want to see this. It looks very similar to the movie Inside Out, Disney Pixar. I want to go see it. And yes, we buy popcorn at the movie theater. Of course we do. Extra butter all over that. But we also bring treats. And these are a movie favorite for sure. Also, Dairy Milks. This is why I buy my treats at the Dollarama, because you guys... before last weekend, Curtis and I were going to PEI for the weekend. I wanted to set my kids up with everything they needed before we left, of course. So we were looking for Dairy Milks in our small town. We went to 6 stores in our small town trying to find Dairy Milk chocolate bars. 6 stores! And I ended up paying $2 a bar. They were on sale, 2 for $4. On sale. 88 cents at the Dollarama. 88 cents. Okay, this is why I'm telling you, work smarter, not harder. Okay, our money goes by so quickly these days. Like, I just spent over $100 on groceries, and that was one basket. One basket. Just saying, I'm trying to be smarter where I spend my money. And yes, it's okay to still have treats. And to be quite honest, we're not doing a lot of things like we used to because it's just too expensive. Like in years past, we would go to hockey games, basketball games, where now to do those kind of things, it's like $25 a ticket in the nosebleeds, okay? Not even for good seats at all. But if you go to our big arena here, is called the Avenir Center, you're paying $6 for a bottle of water, and so on and so forth. It's actually more expensive to eat at our local, I don't know, do they call it an arena anymore? I don't know. We have this great big thing. Shania Twain was just there for 2 nights. Actually, my friend Amy made cupcakes for her, literally to her dressing room. If you're friends with me on Instagram, then you saw that I reposted what she made. Sweet Bloom's Bakery or Cupcakery or something. Amazing. She actually is a twin that I grew up with all of these girls because they were in the band, the Revelation Quartet, that my parents were in, and we traveled all across Canada and blah, blah, blah. We're pretty much famous around here. Anyways, I grew up with her, and she was just battling breast cancer, and she's a year younger than I am, and she has 2 little kids. We spent the parade with them actually last summer. If you're an OG subscriber, you might remember, but I don't know, I'm so proud of her. But anyways, to go there is crazy expensive. These are things we used to do all the time, and we just don't do them anymore. So we do a lot more movies at home. Treats come in handy for that. We play cards a lot more. We watch movies. I already said that. There's really not a lot you can do at home. We play Roblox together. Honestly, we make anything fun. And we're home a lot more than we used to be, especially since we're not camping anymore. And you guys, I am so glad for that. I can't even explain to you how happy I am that I am not camping. Got some caramel bars. Those are Skylar's favorite. Cooper likes them as well. You guys, I even bought 2 Reese's Pieces for myself. Luthia might have one of them. But a lot of you guys say, how can you keep that stuff at your house and not eat it all? I'm losing weight, you guys. I know it might be hard to tell since I'm wearing this extremely ginormous, way too big for me sweater. But I've recently realized that I was using food as an idol. I didn't even realize that was a possibility, but absolutely. That's how I was treating it, because I was treating it like it would fix me. It would help me to calm down. It would give me something fun to do. Like, instead of going to God, I was going to the pantry. And I'm overcoming that with some serious help because of my firm foundation. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing so much better. And it is a very easy track to get into. And I actually think a lot of Christian girls, especially, do the same thing. And I just don't want to rely on anyone or anything other than him. And treats are allowed when you don't go crazy. It's okay to have a treat here and there. It's when you have a binge eating disorder and you lose your ever-loving mind in a bowl of snacks and hate yourself for it in the morning. Anyways, this is a Dollarama haul. Sometimes I just get on these tangents, you guys, and you just gotta follow along, okay? I have candy jars where we keep candy. Oh, Henry, you haven't seen that, have you? It's because I've never bought it for myself. But I'm learning to have a normal, I know what is normal, but a healthy relationship with all food. Not just healthy food, a healthy relationship with food. So I got these to go in the candy jars. The kids will be happy. And a big shift that I have made in my weight loss journey, my health journey, I'm giving up on the no sugar bullshit, okay? In here, I will show you. This is where I keep candy, okay? In here, I have these Werther's Original, no sugar added, and these Jolly Ranchers. Actually, that was a real one right there. But I bought for $6.99 at my Candy Depot store, which I do love, but it's very expensive. I found these no sugar added Jolly Ranchers. Also, if you're wondering why my nails aren't done, it's because I'm having a day off. I like to let my nails breathe sometimes. It's really good for your nails, just so you know. But 0 sugar Jolly Rancher, absolute trash. They taste like chemicals mixed with urine. Don't buy them. Don't eat them. They're disgusting. Save your money. The Werther's aren't bad. So if you're diabetic and you need low sugar foods, these are for you, okay? I'm not diabetic. So I really don't need the no sugar added foods. And it's like this little trick in my head where I think, oh, because these are no sugar, I can have as many of these as I want. And then I'm villainizing the real stuff. And then someday if I get my hands on these and I am at a weak moment in my health journey, I will binge and eat this entire bag. Don't tempt me, okay? You don't think I can? I've done it, okay? I will lose it. I will eat this entire bag. I will call and order pizza and donairs and nachos, and I will eat until I puke, okay? It's not healthy. So I am over this BS, and I'm gonna allow myself to have real candy every once in a while, like I would consider a normal person would. I have struggled with food since I was in grade 4, and my mother told me I was fat and I had to lose weight. When I was in grade 5, my mother made me get on the scale in front of her while she got on the scale right after I did and said, look, you weigh more than I do. That's a problem. My mother also has issues with food, okay? Thank you. Ooh, you look so handsome with your... Hey, look at that new shirt. Nice.
You already know I'm cutting it off soon.
Yeah. You're just like my dad.
I have to get stuff ready for the summer. Sure. I'm gonna dye all this length right here. I'm gonna sweat. You gotta cut that off.
Do you want to show them your tan line?
Oh, yeah. I think it's still there, eh?
It literally
I don't know
looks
if you can
like...
see it on camera.
Yeah, you can see it. He got burnt so bad, his shoulders were blistered.
They were all bubbly.
Yeah, it was horrible. He has like a tank top outline.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's very white.
I'm nice and tan.
You are nice and tan.
Just a nice little farmer's tan.
Yeah, well, he's going to be a lifeguard this summer, so you should have a lifeguard tan, but you're going to wear sunscreen.
Yeah, I kind of made that decision after that.
After the pain for a whole week. Okay, so like I said, I don't have diabetes. Okay, so my dad does. I got... Are you okay?
I stubbed my toe.
I saw this while I was at the grocery store. Skylar just saw it over on the bench and he's like, do you need this for your haul? But I was like right in the middle of talking about zero sugar. If you medically need zero sugar, then that's what you have to do. But for me, I give it this like health halo. And because I see something's no sugar, that means I can have as much of it as I want. But that's my mistake, okay? I don't know if what I said made any sense. It does to me. But I bought a bunch. Actually, there's already another bag opened. Cooper got it out last night. And I had one. And Curtis had one. And Cooper had a couple. But I'm just one step at a time. One day at a time. Trying to fix all of the bullshit up here in my brain. That's it for food. Okay? Okay, that's it for the grocery side of things. I bought this for my queen. It's summertime, almost. And it's time to get outside and get dirty. And it's time to have bubble baths every night, okay? This smells like the 90s. And it's pink. We've never bought it before. It's bubble bath. I think it was $2.50. Super cheap for the amount. Hopefully it doesn't irritate her skin. Of course, if it does, I'll stop using it. But it's fun. We like doing fun stuff. She loves having bath bombs. She loves the color tints and the soaps that are colored and all these different things. So whatever gets that child in the tub without complaining. Oh my goodness. I wash her hair all the time in the shower now instead. We don't always wash her hair. So she does baths when we're not washing her hair. We put her hair up in a bun. But when I do wash her hair, it's annoying to her. She hates it, of course. I mean, her hair's so long. I tell her all the time, we should just cut your hair and then it won't bother you like this. But of course, her favorite Disney princess is Rapunzel. So of course, we're not cutting her hair. A trim, yes. A cut, no. But the other day, she actually got shampoo in her eyes and she cried so much. And for the longest time, I was using the No Tears shampoo, but that really doesn't work on like long hair. My stylist told me to switch over to use regular shampoo on her. So I'm using Dove. But we did have a lesson where we learned mommy gets you to tip your head back for safety reasons, not just because I want to torture you and wash your hair like this. I don't know, man. Being a mom is an obstacle course at all times and also a test of patience. I'm not great at obstacle courses, and Patience is not my middle name. It's Beth. Sounds nothing like Patience. Okay, you get what I'm saying? I'm doing the best I can every day. Oh, hi. Whoa. Big old beat. No, Jess. How are ya? He saw a squirrel. He took the egg with him. But that's just like the way that... That's what I was just saying. I don't know.
Watch out, buddy.
I don't like to come out here where the bugs are anyway. Say hi. Hi, buddy. Yeah, that's as expensive as kids now, too. Yep. I appreciate it, Mary. Thank you. Bye. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness, it's glittery. It looks so nice in the light. Oh.
I didn't want to spend that much money on the dress, so it was like $100 or something.
It was a good deal.
What are you doing?
You've been filming for 20 minutes.
Was I actually? Oh my goodness, the whole time. Okay, I'm gonna finish this haul.
already got your crock.
Jess has a crock obsession. This is my favorite. I haven't bought it since probably last summer. But I've talked about this so many times. The macadamia oil soft peony or peony. It is probably the best smelling one. I would actually say this is like the Brazilian bum bum stuff, but it's like $4. Oh, it smells so good. I bought myself these cute little clips for little half up, half down hair action. You know what I'm saying? These they're kind of like butterfly clips, only they are a little bit bigger. But, okay, well that was just done really quickly. But I like to do this sometimes. And I actually gave myself highlights the other day. See? So I could do half up, half down. You know how it is. Curtis thought these were for him. He made a funny dad joke at the cashier. I bought these for the queen, for Winnie. These are my favorite and actually basically the only elastic I will put in Winnie's hair. They have no, you know, some of them have that little like metal piece tying them together. They don't have that, and they're not super thick. These are a little bit skinny, and the thick ones pull on her hair. So these are the ones I always use. So I got those. Got myself another foot mask. If you are curious at all about my feet, they are doing a little bit better, but they're not great. They're not great. And you guys gave me some great advice, so thanks for that. And I bought this thing, Play-Doh Elastics, Stretch and Mold. I gave it to what I bought. You guys, it's been a day already, and Winnie's about to get home from school, and then I think we're going back to town because I think we gotta go get Skylar's tux for prom. You guys, if you don't see vlogs from me quickly this week, and maybe like I'm a little bit more absent on social media, just understand I have a lot to do and not a lot of time to do any of it. Stretch and mold. I thought it would be fun to try, similar to slime, perhaps, question mark, not sure. But in here, I would say guess, but you'll never guess. I have 36 of these fidget balls. Let me show you. I got pink, green, blue, and yellow. I actually, the first time I went to Dollarama with Curtis, I bought 3 of these just for Winnie to have. And then Winnie and I were talking last night, and she was saying she'd really like to give everyone in her class a little like end of school year present. We already have a few things bought for teachers and bus drivers, but she thought she really wanted to give some to her friends, like her classmates, but then also some extra ones for some friends that aren't in her class. So this bag is completely full with 36 balls. And these ones are really good. We've bought these multiple times before just because they're great. I don't really want to squish it too hard because I don't want it to ruin its shape, but you can stretch them, squish them, and they bounce. Very cool fidget, and only $1.75 each. So that's what I did. That's what I spent my money on, you guys. Whew. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, for helping me talk everything out. And I have no idea what Skylar did, so that will be funny. Anyways, I'm going to end this vlog, and I will catch you guys. I'll see you when I see you, basically, because I don't want to make any promises right now. I'm tired already, okay? Pray for me. I love you. Bye, guys. This little girl just got home from school. You want to see what I bought for you to bring your friends for the end of school?
I don't want to go to school.
I know. You're almost done.
Oh, there's so many. I'm going to swim in them.
I got 36